Greetings and welcome back to the Monk class campaign for World of Warcraft Legion. I am Ruthless and we are doing the Mistweaver artifact today. First of all, I want to start off by buying the Rod of the Broken Temple right here from Kaidori Bright Star. This gives us a weapon we can use for healing, which is going to be nice because I don't have those lying around. Let's talk to Iron Body Ponshu. Hello, Mr. Ponshu. How are you doing?
What wisdom do you seek?
We've searched and found a lead upon another artifact that you might find helpful. Here, let me show you what I found. If it interests you, then simply let me know.
Family, friends, food. These are what matter most.
The Mistweaver artifact is called Sheilun, Staff of the Mists. Long ago, the last Pandaren emperor used his staff Sheilun to shroud all of Pandaria in mists. The staff has remained at the Terrace of Eternal Spring for generations. When the Legion attacked Pandaria, Shado-Pan defenders rushed to secure the area. They haven't reported back, and we fear the worst. The staff must not fall into the wrong hands.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
A wise choice.
May the Red Crane live forever in your heart.
Ah, Sheilun, the legendary staff wielded by our last emperor. If the Legion were to acquire this weapon, they could unleash untold horrors across the whole of the continent. They must be stopped. If you want to get to the terrace as fast as possible, you should hitch a ride directly to the mainland. Tak, a Hosen Kite Master, is skulking around the west of the temple. Speak to him without delay.
May you find
Same guy that shipped us off to the Tian Monastery in the Brewmaster quest line for the artifact. This guy will ship us off to the Terrace of Eternal Spring, it seems. And we are going to search out this weapon. Sheilun is in fact one of the more powerful artifacts lore-wise, which is interesting. Pandaren rights so boring. Wisdom, not enough duking. Let's fly to the terrace.
Okie doke, back to Pandaria. This place smells like turtle anyways. Pandaria looking real bad. Ain't seen this much gerb-jabbing since that big orc guy duked up the veil.
Here is the Terrace of Endless Spring. That's why it seemed kind of strange to me in that text back there.
Oh, you too late. Them wob gobblers done dirt this place. I put you down here. Tak do what he do best. Nothing.
Bless the crane, a healer.
This is Taranzu, the leader and lord of the Shado-Pan. I'm wearing the Shado-Pan hat right now, or the Shado-Pan.
The Legion knows the importance of this sacred place. I personally led the patrol here, but we were ambushed and overcome. Thank you, hero. The sacred waters have already been corrupted. If you help me rescue the others, we may be able to reclaim this place. I will need your healing powers, champion. I cannot face this demon alone. You will find no easy target here, demon. If your legion wants Pandaria, you will have to get through us!
Now we're going to defeat these guys here, and then we're going to try to heal the Taranzu at the same time. We're also trying to rescue these guys in the holding cells, and they're going to help us out. So hopefully I should prioritize going around and releasing these guys, while also keeping Taranzu topped off. Oh, there we go. So gotta avoid that AoE ability right there. I want to use an renewing mist, it's called, on Taranzu at all times.
I won't let you down.
And also, as you can see here, Fei Li will help us out. These are all characters that are involved in the quests for the Shado-Pan reputation in Mists of Pandaria, if you're curious about that. Oh, they're coming after us. Gotta help out here. Get some heals, baby. Feli is the firecracker. She leaves behind these fiery AoE attacks. Don't worry about those, as you would probably be able to... you won't take any damage from them. That was what I was going to say there. Just try to keep her up, healed up, and she can also heal herself, I think. Not certain about that 100%. Anyway, let's get Softfoot out here as well. Or get this guy off my back. Get off my back. There we go. Much better.
I'm with you.
I am right behind you.
And now we can also help fighting against these guys. Of course, that's a good idea. While also trying to keep healing Taranzu, especially because he is tanking, of course. This is going to be our band of brothers. We have a mage, basically. We have a rogue and a hunter, and then we are the healer, and Taranzu is the tank. So we're a great buddy party here. Oh my god, these guys are taking a lot of damage. I was not paying attention there. I'm a really terrible healer, by the way. The only healer I kind of used is a shaman. I used to, or a shaman, depending on how you say things. I used to heal as a casually heal in back in the Burning Crusade with a shaman. So that was kind of my only experience with healing, to be honest. But I think it's fun sometimes to heal. The monk is one of my favorite healing classes.
Be gone, beast. Your shameful crusade ends here. Come, that monster has already spread his corruption to the waters above. We must act quickly. We must work together. Champion, we will follow your lead. How do you wish to deploy the Shado-Pan?
This is kind of cool. So if you can tell by the fact that these guys have these auras around them, they give you certain buffs. For example, Feli here gives you this buff here. Brilliance aura restores mana. So if you've healed too much, you can go to her and get some mana back. Taoshi reduces or gives you the speed boost or something like that. And then Hawkmaster Newrong gives you the aspect of the hawk, increasing our damage. Melee and ranged casting speeds are increased, so we'll be healing quite quickly if we stand next to Hawkmaster Newrong. Let's speak with them.
Glad to have you.
Greetings, Shaohao. Your training has progressed far since we last adventured together in Pandaria. I'd venture that even Lord Taranzu could learn a thing or two from you. It's a pleasure to be fighting with you again. Now to business. I will assault Asperius at range while White Feather swoops. This bird here is... What is he doing? Oh my god. White Feather swoops in to harass him with beak and claw. Stand near me and I will help you cast spells faster. I could go for an all-out attack, but it would put myself at risk. How aggressive should I be? Concentrate on keeping yourself alive, Newrong. Fight defensively. Do as much damage as you can, even if it puts you at risk. I will keep you alive. Let's make this guy a bit conservative, then we can make the other guys
the way you think.
offensive. Because then we can stand next to him and keep healing the others. Tayoshi?
What's the situation?
Shaohao, it's been such a long time. You should visit us in Pandaria more often. You and I make a great team. Tayoshi is also part of the rogue quest chain, so you might see her there. You know my strengths. While Taranzu holds the thing's attention, I will stalk it from behind and bury my daggers in any weak spots. I can also help you move quickly around the battlefield. Stand near me to reset your roll and flying kick abilities. That's what it does. I want you to be super aggressive. Don't hold back, Tayoshi. Do your worst to that thing. I'll keep you alive.
I have trained my entire life for this. Is there an enemy?
It's good to see you again. We really lit Pandaria up together, didn't we? This basically refers to when you did quests with all these guys back in Pandaria. If you haven't done those quests, go back and do them. They're kind of cool. I've been perfecting my fire spells since you last worked with the Shado-Pan. If you can keep me on my feet, I will be able to break Asperius' ice walls and otherwise bring him to a boil. Stand near me and I will enhance the power of your Jade Lightning. Ooh. Phelan grins savagely. But you want me to really light this thing up, or should I concentrate on keeping myself alive? I want you to do your worst.
Let's light them up.
She's kind of cool. Okay, so we should probably use our crackling jade lightning against the boss as well.
Discipline.
But let's speak with
It is the
Tanzu.
only
Your
way.
plan is solid. Of course, our success depends on your ability to keep us all alive. For my part, I will try to hold the creature's attention and absorb the brunt of its fury. Let me know when you are ready, and I will give the order to begin the assault. Let's just
Our
go ahead and try.
fellowship is our strength.
Ha! Burn, baby. Burn!
Now it's important to be within range of all these guys. As you can see here, we are within range of all of them. I believe we can also reach Faye. No, we cannot reach Faye G from here. And she's going to take damage from this thing. I believe we're going to help her out a bit. And then we're going to give Taranzu some extra oomph there. Come on. This looks good. And here we have some ads. Let's see if we can get these off of us. If we can, that's a good idea. If we can't, then I guess we have to kill them, which is also a good idea. There we go. I'm gonna try to keep my renewing mist up on these guys. It does have a 6-second cooldown. Oh, and Feiji, she has come a bit closer to us. Now we need to move because of the AoE. Just commentating through this might not be such a good idea, but anyway. Now Asperius will also summon in these whirling winds, one can call them, and he also tries to CC a couple of the guys on our team with the bubble. Want to make sure you try to avoid those. Not sure if you can cleanse those actually. Yeah, you can cleanse those with your diffuse ability, so that's what you're supposed to do, which is great, as you have to use all of your abilities to keep your team alive, which is always a great thing. Let's hope the hunter remembered to turn off his taunt.
It is done! You have done a great service for Pandaria this day. There it is, the staff of our last emperor. You have proven yourself worthy to wield it, friend of the Shado-Pan. Ah, 10,000 years ago, Emperor Shaohao used that very staff to cloak our land in a veil of mists, hiding us from the burning legion. But this time, the Pandaren will not hide away. We choose to fight! Turn the Emperor's staff against the Legion, champion. We will be right behind you.
This is probably one of my favorite looking artifact weapons. It's so good. Ah, it looks so amazing. The Staff of Sheilun, the Staff of the Mists. You seek the calm, inevitable force of a deep river, the kind that carves canyons into the toughest stone and carries away warriors on its currents without so much as a ripple. Sheilun is the embodiment of that idea. Very, very awesome. Let's talk with Tak Tak and get our Pandaren butt back to Shenzhen Zoo.
What you need?
Look and Grook, you got the Emperor's stuff. Does that make you like the Emperor now?
Take off! Back to Turtle. This place too wet anyways.
Thank you, my friend. May the White Tiger bless your campaign against our foes.
You are most welcome.
Incredible. The very staff of the Emperor used to cloak Pandaria in mists all those ages ago. Treat that staff well. It will save your life and probably the lives of all your friends as well.
Slow down. Life is to be savored.
Wise words. So we start out with this default appearance, changing colors, all the usual good stuff. Later on you can get the Toll of the Deep Mists. looks like this. Very cool design, quite Mogu-ish, if I would say so. Chi-Ji's spirit inspired by Chi-Ji, the Great Crane. And then we have the Shah's Torment, inspired by the Shah of Pandaria. Lastly, there is one hidden appearance that drops in the Emerald Nightmare, which also looks quite amazing. Now for the traits, we start out with Sheilun's Gift. Draws in all nearby clouds of mist generated by Sheilun, healing the target for 23,000 per cloud absorbed. So this one gives us the ability to do some AoE or some amazing healing on the target, depending on how much you've healed before. Let's unlock the traits. And would you look at that, goes into the bell and into the areas around it. So that's Sheilun, Staff of the Mists, the last artifact for the monk. In the next part of the monk character class, what am I saying? The monk class questline, campaign, whatever you want to call this. We will continue on by getting some more followers and start the quests for the monk campaign. I'll see you guys then. And bye bye until I'll see you. Waha!